variants. This is the Sage of Zed. Welcome to the Midnight Lounge. Fellow claws and variants. Sage of Zed again. I've brought to you something very, very special. In order to make the cleaner, I had to make a smoky, dirty cocktail. Something that can stand the test of time. Something truly different. Something inspiring. Something deadly. This is the Eye of the Tiger. There's real bits of tiger in it, I'm pretty sure. But it was roasted in a stone pit and distilled in a copper still. Aztec Chocolate bitters. Dangerous stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, you will also need some orange liqueur. This is not my preference, but triple sec works. So, I tried to make sure that all of the cocktails could be made by being able to get the components at your local liquor store or the place where you buy fine adult beverages. You are also going to need either an amaretto liqueur, preferably a Di Serono, but I altered the recipe after about 200 hours of playing around. Hundreds of dollars later, I came to the conclusion that this is the best. Hazelnut, almond, and pistachio liquor, as a matter of fact. It's kind of got a weird bottle though. But here at the Midnight Lounge, we don't care what the bottle's shaped like. It's just what's inside that counts. You'll also need a very tiny amount of modified corn syrup with red 40 mixed in, otherwise known as grenadine, for that cherry flavor. This is a deadly concoction as well. Be very careful, ladies and gentlemen, when you drink this. It's that good. Again, what you'll need is a cup. A shaker cup filled with ice. This is how we start these cocktails, ladies and gentlemen. And we will need approximately 40 milliliters of mezcal. And if you don't know the conversion between metric and an imperial, then don't worry about it. Just get close. So 1.5 ounces is about 40 milliliters. We're not going to measure. Oh, it's beautiful. 30 milliliters, or approximately 1 ounce of triple sec. I could do a 1 ounce pour, but that's about right. I would say don't be stingy with your hazelnut liquor, but be stingy when you add nuts to the mix. We're going with a little bit more than 1/2 ounce. Be very careful. Be very careful. Your drink can end up being very syrupy if you add too much of this. And next, something that is special to where I am and where the Midnight Lounge is currently being recorded. This is called Spirit Hound. It is a coffee liquor. I'll back it up so you guys can see it a little bit better there. We'll zoom in and edit it. The Spirit Hound is a coffee liqueur. If you prefer Kahlua as your coffee liqueur, be advised that the drink won't taste right because it has cream in it. This it has a different flavor profile than the coffee liqueur that we're shooting for. If you are looking for the proper flavor profile, you'll look for a roasted dark bean coffee liqueur that has either a bold coffee taste, or at the very least, what you're looking for is something that has a small note of vanilla in it. With this, I'll also add 1 ounce of coffee liqueur. You're asking yourself right now, wow, that's a lot of ounces of liquor. This particular drink, the cleaner, specifically makes enough for 2. Sometimes, when you're in the tower, cleaners show up in multiples. Be aware. Next, the Aztec Chocolate bitters. This is the key to the entire beverage. 3 even dashes. Let's do this so you guys can see. 1, 2, 3. Got it all over the place. That's okay. That's how you do it at the Midnight Lounge. Kind of stir it a little bit so it sounds right. Take any old pint glass, shaker glass. This is shaken, not stirred. Just a short shake, guys. Nothing too fancy. Find your strainer and strain it into a glass. Like I said, this makes 2. This right here would be a large cocktail glass. However, if you didn't want to drink it alone, which I advise you can drink it alone. However, I'm going to break it up into 2 just to show you. Let's add a couple rocks. I'll be right back. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the cleaner, minus grenadine. The grenadine is optional. What it does is it adds a little bit of a cherry note to your cleaner. Kind of like putting, I don't know, the cherry on top. One teaspoon. And stir. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the cleaner.